What's up, everybody? Welcome to Money Talks. It's about 12 noon. Let's wait for some people to get in here. How was y'all week? Been a couple weeks since I seen y'all, but I'm glad to be back. Let's talk about your money, man. Let's see who's gonna jump on here and have some questions, or maybe talk about some stuff they did since we've been gone. Yeah. Money talks, talk. Money to me. 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 What's happening, man? What y'all got up, man? Thanks for joining. It's 12:01. We live on Money Talks. You know how we do. Here to talk about your life, your money, mainly budgeting, because we at that tier of our journey. So, we want to talk about budgeting and creating generational wealth. The younger you are, the more opportunity you have to earn. But other than that, I'll give you guys a few minutes to get on here, to see what's happening. Thank you for joining me on YouTube. Thank you for joining me on Facebook. My family and friends is mostly on Facebook. YouTube is the people I'm trying to reach, trying to get to, so we can take this thing global. Then I got my folks on TikTok that's joining me here live shortly. We don't know what's going to happen with TikTok, but hopefully we can keep it around and we can keep getting y'all some of them good products that I get from the shop, that they give me a deal on, that if your budget is right, because we're here to talk about money. If your budget is right, then you can go ahead and purchase some of these things. I'm affiliated with Amazon. I'm affiliated with TikTok. Like I said, if your budget is in order, you're going to have fun money. You're going to have electronics. You're going to have a clothing budget. All this is within the budget and still being able to get to your goal. So, just want to thank y'all for joining. Thank you, Maybe Ham. Thank you, Dread Montos, Kalamu. Appreciate y'all for joining, man. It's much love. This is called Money Talks. Y'all missed the theme song that I came with it. I'm kind of liking that. That's going to be something we're going to roll with. I might have to get in the studio and produce that. For those of y'all that wasn't here, that didn't hear something like it's a remake from my old school song, but I think it's fitting for what we saying to say. Money talks, talk. Money to me. 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 Enough of that, though. So when I produce that come around, that might be my intro when I start doing real videos and get my podcast growing. You know what I mean? See where we can go with that. Other than that, man, who want to jump on? Who want to talk about their money? Who want to talk about something that happened in their life with money and really don't know how to handle it and feel like they want to get with me or some of my network partners? Like I said, I'm just here to help your mentality with money, show you directions, look at your individual numbers, and tell you the move you should make. And then I'll set you up with the people. It's like giving you a roadmap. I set you up with the network people and we negotiate what they tell you and then help you make a decision, you and your spouse. Everything that I'm talking about is, if you got a spouse, it's better. That's two incomes is better than one. And you guys working together on the same page to get this money, pay off debt faster so you can start investing more and creating generational wealth. And not having a payment in the world, that's just a great feeling. No car payment, no house payment, no mortgage payment. You got to pay for a house. You don't know what to do with yourself and your money. That's when you start giving more, and you start living more, and you start enjoying money and knowing that it's God's money and it ain't your money. So we've been talking about this every week, man, and we want to try to drill that into your head until some of y'all come on and get a consultation to change your life right away with a simple conversation. And then we'll have a simple consultation, and then we'll look at your specific numbers once you get comfortable, see if I'm the right coach for you, and we will see if we can change your life. I know when I start looking at my numbers and I learned what I learned, it changed my whole outlook on life and money. And I already had God in my heart, so I found something that could deal with money and God together. It was a blessing. It's like, that's my lane right there then. And I'm helping people. I get to tell people about what I know, what I learned, the knowledge that God has blessed me with, the stuff that seemed like been in the back of my head for years, but I just couldn't put it all together. The direction I wanted to go, but I just couldn't put it all together. Sabrina the Witch, I appreciate you joining. Great GMA, Linda, appreciate you joining. Hit that like button, subscribe, share this. Let everybody know that this is a weekly thing that we're going to do. We're going to sit here, and this is all information. You do with it what you must. Free information. Like I said, all I can hope that you would like, subscribe, share, or maybe get yourself a consultation and really change your life. I got clients that tell me, without this information, they couldn't have did what they do, and they're happy to let a coach help them, guide them more to finances. And it'd be them and their spouse. People just don't know what they don't know. My grandmother and them didn't know what I know. They had their own under the mattress sock fund, and they knew that you had to save for a rainy day. That's what they did know. They always kept something in the cut. But they didn't know about the investment part. They didn't know about the giving part. They didn't know about the getting out of debt part. You know what I mean? They tied it all together and was like, long as I got something, bird in the hand is worth more than two in the bush. See what I'm saying? And all these old sayings and cliches have something to do with how you deal with your money when you come to this crossroads of different things. Are you going to run to a credit card, or are you going to have an emergency fund already set? And, when emergencies just turn into an inconvenience more than an emergency. As long as nobody's hurt and your family got all their lens and everything, the numbers just change. It just roll different directions. But one thing I know for sure, you have to keep bringing it in, though. Yeah, the numbers change, but you have to keep bringing it in, though. Because what you do with it, you have to bring in more than what's going out. So yeah, man, I do got a subject I want to talk to y'all about today. Something, targeted and not just babbling along. Every time I come on here, I want to have some type of targeted takeaway, from every session. And those of you that might be watching this video later, you know what I mean? It's worth watching it to the end. There's always nuggets of information, targeted takeaways that I've learned that I try to bring to y'all, and I'm just sitting here having a simple conversation. This thing gonna evolve when y'all start getting on here and I start bringing on guests, and we really take it further than it is right now. I'm loving it, being able to come to y'all and speak the truth, though. Thank you, Arlene. Thank you, Arlene Beckham, for joining. I am. Shaka Zulu. Marquise, Jerry Bowser, appreciate y'all. Much love and respect, man. We just here to talk about y'all money, man, bringing you nuggets of information that you can take on your daily life. You can do with it what you must. You can believe, you can research, because everything I do, I try to research and know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to bring you out no false, no bad, actually no AI information. This is something that I actually learned that people did actually live. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no chat GBT or chat, no knock on none of them, man. What's up, Microsoft? If y'all want to, do a partnership and some promotions, let me know. I'm just saying. But this stuff is, I love it, man. We 10 minutes in right now. We got a lot of people joining. You know, usually at the halfway mark, I go ahead and start with the point of the day, the knowledge of the day, you know. And I just appreciate y'all for sending me to the universe, man. We got our goals set up here. We got our roses. We got our stars. If you guys want to jump in and see what y'all can do, how y'all can help the situation, so I can keep bringing these words, this ministry to y'all. You know, no matter how you look at it, it's still a ministry. You know what I'm saying? I'm still giving up knowledge. I'm still bringing y'all something that you can chew on. So, here we go. Let's do this. Let's talk about this. All right, so the other day, I was working my budget and able to move things around. And I was looking at my biggest debt line items. And I looked at my biggest debt line item, student loans and child support. So I was like, what is priority in my life? Paying off my student loan or paying off my child support? Or making sure my daughter have what she needs to go to school and finish her education? Because I'm not bitter at child support. I believe my daughter deserves something. I just feel like we could have did it in a different way. We don't need nobody in our business to provide for our daughter. But, you know, that's here nor there. You know, as long as she get what she needs. My daughter's thriving. She'll be 18. She'll be 18 this coming August. Shouts out to Angel. If you ever go back and hear this, Daddy love you, and we doing all this for you, generational wealth. So, but yeah. I got the child support and I'm end up paying. And so the thing that I'm working on is a debt snowball. It's just, you know, get out of debt so you can start investing, so you can start helping people, so you can live like no other, you know, so you can live better than you deserve. So I end up, you know, my child support is my biggest debt on my snowball. Well, one of them, you know, student loans is bigger, but child support is the next one. I only got 2 debts actually that I'm paying off, and I'm ready to start investing and getting my emergency fund together and paying off and getting buying me a house and paying that off within the next 10 years, 12 years. I might be old as fuck, but I could sit around my house and do what I need to do. So, New Logic, I appreciate you joining. New Logic, I appreciate you joining. Renee, appreciate you. All the love, all the likes, all the hearts. Whatever y'all can give, man, we accept it. We got nothing but love and knowledge around here. Lorena Rodriguez, April, appreciate you all joining, man. But back to the story. So I ended up paying my child support, and what it did, it made me think about what's my priorities in life, like as far as my debts. It's just I'm following a plan. So I wonder if my mentors even considered, you know, well, what they tell you to do is to pay off the minimums on all your stuff anyway. So I'm paying what I'm supposed to pay on child support, even though I'm trying to pay off the student loan faster. But really what they tell you to do is pay off your smallest debt first. So I'm focused on child support. All my extra money is going to child support to pay off any arrears, to stay with the minimums. You know, I got at least 7 more years left if she go to school until she's 25. She's 18 right now. And so what I want to say, I want to bring to some of you brothers that's going to try to get with this program, and you got child support hovering. Where does child support fall in financial health and wealth? And this is for the older brothers. Some of you younger people on TikTok might not, even know what I'm talking about, but you need to know that if you're going to get child support, you need to stay on top of it. Don't ever go in arrears or none of that. And so if you're a man who has child support, this is going to fall. what we teach is your smallest to your largest debt. Pay your minimums on everything. So whatever you owe your child support, you got to make those payments. But in order to pay it off faster, you can put more towards it like a debt. You treat it like one of your other debts. And it goes in the debt snowball, and it goes in order. So the order that I'm in is at my child support. So what I'm saying is every little crumb, every little money, extra money I get, I got to throw towards child support, and plus the minimum. Keep my emergency fund. You know, shouts out to Tanya, you know, much love. She keeping this thing going. Waiting for her, it'd be a lot of, you know, dreary days around here. Even though I'm working, things get overwhelming. But we keep each other focused in position. One of my first people that listened to what I was saying and understood, you know, how the money cycle works. Real good, real proficient on the app that we give you to use if you was to get coaching. She's real proficient on that. She's somebody that can help and walk you through the app and how to start budgeting. When you start your budget, most people take 3 to 6 months to get it right, to understand how the budget works and how their income flow. And once they get on it, they can't live without it. So yeah, child support falls real high, man. It's like something that you got to get paid. So like IRS or somebody is one of the first things you got to get paid. You know, you can't, because they compound. They taking advantage of the things you trying to take advantage of. The compound interest and all that. Boy, want to talk about compound interest. Get in debt with the IRS and see how fast that total was. Student loans. This administration trying to take all the student loans back and all the forgiveness plans and all of that. Okay, I'm with all that. I'm prepared for that. Even though, like I said, child support is my smallest debt, I'm still throwing something to the side for my student loans, which is in forbearance. So those are my two biggest debts that's holding me back from investing right now. But that don't mean as a coach that I can't show you how I got through the other parts of not spending and not eating out and using money God's way and not chasing my tail about money. See, it's all a mentality thing. So we got a flash goal over here, man. We're gonna see which one of y'all, you know, really like what I'm talking about, man. Let's see how many of y'all really want to show me to keep going with this information, and you like, and you can relate to what I'm saying. And I appreciate that rose there. Appreciate you. Much love. Thanks for sending me to the universe. Yeah, let's see how many of y'all gonna show out over here. But that's what this is about, man. We want to jump on here. We got like 10 minutes left for you to jump on, for asking any questions. You got anything about child support and where it should fall in your debt snowball? A debt snowball is something that I'll teach you if you call for the consultation. I just want to appreciate y'all, man. I want y'all to keep working hard with your money, regardless of what this administration is doing. Take control of your money. You know, child support is something you got to take control of. You can't run from it. If you're trying to create wealth, you got to pay your child support, man. No way around it. You're going to be in debt. They're going to add interest. It's actually worse than the student loan. Student loan, they give you a little grace. But the child support, they ain't playing with it. So yeah, man, we got 10 minutes left here. Let's make this goal happen. Let's uh let's jump on here. Let's talk about it. I invite a couple people on the screen. For those y'all want to see or hear the conversation, we live here on TikTok. You jump on the screen. I'll talk to you about your money, or or help you get a consultation so we can sit down and look at your real numbers. This is what we're here for, man. And those of you that just come here and get bits of information and go about your day, I'm happy about that. You changing your mentality about money. So anybody want to jump on screen and let me know what they going through, man. It just give me some direction, man. Just let me help you. I'm here to help. We got the roses on the screen. Let's see who really want to engage with this. Anytime when I'm on the TikTok shop, like I said, I'm a TikTok shop affiliate. If your budget is right and you want to jump on and you want to purchase some merchandise, just go to the shop, go to my shop, and we got some good stuff there. Look at some of my faves. You can go to my Amazon page, look at some of my faves. Only if your budget is right, though, because like I said, if your budget is intact, you have line items for fun money, you have maintenance money, you have other things that you still buy anyway that you're gonna buy, and you can get it at a discount rate, and you can help support the show, keep this money talks going. It's only gonna get better and better. Like I said, I see y'all kind of nervous about jumping on with your own story, so I'm gonna bring some people that want to talk about their stories and help y'all get more acclimated, more comfortable to what we talking about in our goals. Like I said, hit my inbox, go to Rockwood Financial on all platforms. You can get in contact with me through the website, Rockwood Financial Coaching. Appreciate y'all, man, for joining. These last minutes is where we wind down, man, and we keep our mind right and we stay focused on the future with our money. All these wars that's affecting the stock market right now, you just gotta let your money sit right now, man. Like I said, only way you're not gonna make no money is if America collapse, period. If America collapse, period, then we got something bigger than a money problem. God is coming for his people. So that's the only way I look at it. I just keep going every day, keep pushing, waking up, staying healthy, praising God, showing up to work, showing up every day, showing up. Things try to trip me up. What I do, show up, because I know my income got my back. My girl got my back, but my income got my back, got our back. So it's a blessed weekend, man. I've been chilling out here, kind of heated in Arizona, but we making it happen, Captain. Much love to everybody that always come on every week, man. I be seeing y'all. Yeah, I appreciate it. Apostle. Appreciate you, Apostle, for joining. Who is this? Who we got? Being Awakened. Appreciate you joining. Much love. Shouts out to your campaign, what you got going on. Somebody go ahead and hit that rose, man, for this flash goal, man. Let's show them we can do it, man. The more interest they get, the more discount they're going to give us on different products and different things, and you guys can take advantage of it, being my people. The more love you show me, the more love they show me. The more love I can show you. That's how it works, man. You gotta like, you gotta subscribe, you gotta follow, you gotta share. You gotta join the live. Teamwork make the dream work, man. Ain't nobody that followed me that I didn't follow back. I don't follow fake accounts, none of that. But other than that, I'm always engaging. I'm always sharing your videos. I'm always reposting your videos. I don't repost negativity or, well, I don't repost nothing that's gonna harm people, man, or have people harm themselves. Other than that, it might be a little negativity of, you know, a certain. Well, on my Ruckwood page, I don't post none of that stuff. All positivity, showing you how you can be a content creator, how you can do your thing. Much love, man, for y'all still rocking with me. All right, well, I guess this week is over, man. Ain't nobody jumping on. Like I said, I was excited to get on here and talk about y'all. We conversated. Let's just go over what we did go over. It was about how child support, you can take this away, something you can, take away and use as a nugget. If you wrote it down, if you took notes, then you got it. How child support fits in the ranking of the debt snowball. Yeah, it fits in order of, like, in the process from smallest to largest. So whatever number you owe on child support, pay the minimums and pay your smaller debts first, and then work on paying off your child support. So yeah, that's what that is, man. I appreciate y'all that's joining me on Lemonade. All the platforms, like I said, Ruckwood Financial Coaching. Like, share, subscribe. Those of you watching this later, thank you, appreciate it. Like, share, subscribe, keep pushing it. Hit my inbox for a free consultation. There ain't no obligation, man. We sit here, we talk about your money and where you trying to go with your money and the goals you have and the things you don't understand. And the things that I don't know, we definitely can find out. And I ain't talking about YouTube, I'm talking about actual networking partners. People that's knowledgeable than me. I got mentors, I got other coaches, I got people that just been living and deal with this money every day. And try to do it in an ethical way. So if you like what you hearing, man, come back next week for Money Talk. We'll have more for you, man. I'll try to figure out how to put some bulleted items up there for you so you can see. But other than that, man, like this video, like I said, see you guys later. Come on.